Hi, coaches. Welcome back to Big Rule the World. We're continuing our series today on pass protection and how you coach it up, and specifically, what are some key points of emphasis you can look for in various elements of pass protection. We're excited to get going with the show. We're getting on a regular basis again here. I'm going to share my screen with you all, so that way you can see what we're talking about. And just some points of emphasis that I would suggest for you all as you go about your time in coaching pass protection. First off, our Trenches newsletter comes out November 29th, which is after that first Monday after Thanksgiving. So be sure to sign up in the link in our description. We also have that link up on our last video, 3 points of emphasis in pass protection. So I'm going to give you 3 emphasis today, coaching up the hands in pass protection. Okay, the big one, so we're going to coach up the hands today, then we're going to coach up our feet, then we're going to coach up our posture. We're going to take a look at 3 different focuses on each and how we can break those down. Okay, first one is keeping hands inside the frame of body here. Okay, if you take a look, I know it's hard to see on Zoom right now. So when I talk about inside the frame of body, if I'm going to get a guy on a position on another guy, okay, I don't want hands coming outside basically the frame of the body here. All right, I don't want my hands going outside there. If I'm blocking a guy, I don't want to put my hands outside here. That's where I have a tendency to hold. That's where I have a tendency to lose my balance. If I can get in on their torso, I like to say, if you can squeeze their tits, you're right there with them, okay? And if you can get in there, you can get in where the shoulder pad cusp is. That's where you aren't going to get a holding call primarily. It's when those hands get outside your frame. So I coach them not to get their hands on the outside of the shoulders, but to get inside the shoulder pit area right there. Get in on that chest. Okay, so we got to keep our hands inside that frame of body. We also want to keep our body and our hands frame to frame right here. I don't want to get outside here where my hands are outside the frame of my own body, because if I do that, that's where I'm going to get a holding called as well. So I'm keeping that body in position, and we're going to talk about that more in the demeanor step, but that's where I'm keeping my hands at. I'm keeping my elbows bent. I see a lot of kids early on try to pass protect like this, like they're keeping their hands out and just keeping guys away from them. I find you're a lot more susceptible with that type of blocking to pass rush moves, okay? I like to keep my hands relaxed right here, elbows bent, ready to punch out, punch out, punch out. And we'll work on that with them on a sled. We'll work on that with them with bags and with meat on meat with bodies. We want to punch out, punch out, punch out, and have your hands ready almost like a fighter, almost like a boxer in a fight. We're ready to go at all times. And finally, we want to keep thumbs up. This, to me, I can't control this as bad. Well, I can play patty cake with them. Thumbs up right here, bang. I can hit. I'm being aggressive in pass blocking. I coach a more aggressive pass blocking technique than some because I want my guys firing. I don't want it to be seen as just getting run over slowly. I want my thumbs up. That protects the thumbs from getting hurt. Thumbs up, bang, into that shoulder pad area. That's where we work on a lot of times with hand movements, okay? We'll show you next time 3 drills that we can work on to work with the hands and to make sure your hands are good to go, and make sure to just summing up those points again. We're keeping those hands inside the frame of body. We're keeping our elbows bent, and we're keeping our thumbs up. We're going to give you 3 drills next time to help you all apply to your practice time. Those will be coming on Tuesday. Hope you guys who are still in the playoffs are having a great week. Hope you guys who are starting the off season are having a great week. We'll see you next time. Remember, guys, if you want to win on the scoreboard, dominate on the scoreboard, you got to dominate in the trenches. If you want to dominate in the trenches, you got to remember, you got to know that bigs rule the world. I'll see you next time, coaches.